We've all seen old steam locomotives. They look incredibly cool, make loud noises, and leave a massive cloud of black smoke behind. But one thing is quite strange. Why are there cabs at the rear of the locomotive? Was no one concerned about visibility? And what about that smoke coming inside? Find out by watching this video. The conventionally oriented steam locomotive, with its front-facing boiler and rear cab, was suitable for nearly every application in railroading and was generally the universal preferred standard. On the eve of dieselization, some roads ordered diesel long hood forward, as locomotive crews enjoyed the distance protection offered by a steam locomotive's boiler in a collision. However, the design had its drawbacks under certain conditions. For one, on routes with numerous tunnels and mountain territory, the locomotive's exhaust would fill the tunnel, especially when working upgrade, and make breathing difficult for the locomotive crew. Some railroads fitted oxygen breathing tubes fed by a regulating valve off of the locomotive's air reservoir into the cab to circumvent this issue. The Southern Pacific took this one step further and developed a full breathing hood to be worn by engineers when running over the Sierras, where the combination of long tunnels and frequent snow sheds made breathing hazardous on the constant upgrade runs. Sometimes the issue was visibility. As locomotives grew larger or other variables, such as extreme curvature, presented themselves, the length of the boiler became a visual obstruction to the engineer and fireman. In other cases, such as locomotives bearing an unusual mechanical characteristic, the cab rearward design was simply viewed as unsuitable for proper balance and operation. So, the solution for roads or mechanical engineers with such issues was to flip the locomotive around. Running locomotives in a cab-forward arrangement or with the engineer in a forward position was nothing new to railroading by the 20th century. Matthias Forney's locomotive patent of the late 1860s, which combined a small tender tank with the locomotive, was intended for fuel bunker first or bidirectional running. The idea being that the trailing truck supporting the weight of the bunker would act as the lead truck for more stable running of his compact design. The first true cab forward in the United States, with a separate tender, was the North Pacific Coast Railroad 21. Officially named the Thomas Stetson and unofficially named the Freak by crews, 21 was an unsuccessful experiment rolled out of the railroad shops in 1901. The unholy marriage of a water tube marine boiler and the wrecked frame of an old 440. For a tender, the 440's old tender tank was scrapped, and vertical tanks for water and fuel oil were installed. Due to the water tube boiler, which didn't respond well to the large fluctuations in steam demand experienced by a locomotive, 21 constantly wanted steam. Now, a few of the most notable of all the American cab forwards were those ordered by the Southern Pacific, starting in 1909 with 15 Baldwin-built MC2 Class 2882s, built to lift freight trains over Donner Pass and get through the Sierras without asphyxiating crews. The locomotives were oil-fired, as were all those built later, and highly successful. Today, only one SB cab forwards exists, a Seatwell 4294, at the California State Railroad Museum in Sacramento, a testament to necessity, the mother of invention. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed today's video and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be always updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.